How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical and yes, we are back in the wonderful world of Rimworld. Hopefully we have a little bit of chill episode. As you can see, I've done a bit of planning, so I'll explain what I've done. Basically, I can't stop thinking about this game, so I keep sort of like going, not progressing it, but sort of coming back into it and looking how we could do a few things differently. The first thing that we're going to do, I've had a can of Tango. What is it about like fizzy drinks in cans that make them so fizzy? And now I'm like trying to hold in burps and like it's hurting. This is my life now, people. So I thought one thing that we can do to try and help efficiency is actually make a second exit. Not only would this help if bugs spawn, let's say a bug spawn like in this hallway, it's going to create an issue of actually how do we get out of here alive. So we'll have a little kill trap here, sort of how we've done it here, where it will be exactly, but only 2 layers because I'm figuring we could eventually pull this back here, which would make this quicker than have our growing zone sort of like outside our main defense. Because I think actually we're spread really, really wide, but that would be something like really down the line that we would have to think about, but just throwing that out there. But anyway. So then we would have 2 exits to sort of get out the base, which would be really nice. Queued up some beds, lovely, lovely. And I think it's time actually we sort out this bug box, because the chances of bugs spawning, especially down in like the deep dark caves, is going to be quite high. So I've queued up some things. So what have I queued up? So we've got some just concrete going in there just in case anything looks like sets fire like behind us. It just creates that like space so it's not going to. These doors are going to be held open because actually there's no reason for them to be shut at the moment. These are going to be big wood walls, and then we're going to sort of follow that by putting loads of wooden flooring, and then eventually the flooring will come out here, but I just thought to get started. So the idea is we can come into the safe tunnel down here, and then we can just set fire to that. That will stay ablaze for a very long time. Now you might say that's too much, but we had like half of that before and it wasn't actually enough to kill the bugs. The reason why we have different layers is because depending how big the bugs are, or if we want to actually farm their bodies so we can make chem fuel out of that, stuff like that, it might actually be a good idea to then have different layers. So we could come all the way up here, burn this would kill the first ones, get in, get all the dead bodies, leave, and then vice versa. It also helps if the bugs are just too big, or if we're ever in trouble, that sort of stuff. So, because this is just going to be a big mining festival. Probably should have done it the other way, just so obviously our base would have had a little bit bigger, but you know, I'm still learning. So that's that. So I think that might be a nice idea. We'll see if that works. If it doesn't, no bother. We'll come up with something else. But I just thought it's a nice safe way that we could then burn the bugs out without having to worry too much. Other than that, I mind this just because my OCD just couldn't handle it looking so messy. Also taken account of what someone said in the comments. Yeah, totally correct. We don't need these chem fuel generators. They're only there in case of emergencies. And in case solar flares, that sort of stuff. So, yep, totally agree. Turned them off. And looks like the batteries are still charging. Yep, they are. Very, very slowly, but they are charging. So we'll see how that goes, especially at the night. But we should store enough during the day so that it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's actually nice just looking around and everyone's doing stuff. Oh my god, Randy. Randy. So we've obviously got that mechanoid cluster. Randy loves the mechanoid clusters. What have we got to deal with? Okay, I'm actually not really too concerned with that. We could probably go destroy that ourselves. Anyway, that does mean we need to change our zones, because actually I don't want to get caught out being anywhere near them. And the reason why we're removing this is because we've seen in the past this game can sometimes have some weird pathing. Okay. Everyone's in that zone. Cool, cool, cool. Right, let's open some of these up. Let's see what we've got to deal with. So food is a little bit low. We need steel. We'll get on to mining this in a minute. It's just nice that everyone's actually efficient at stuff. So have these got like no countdown timers? Okay. Dormant. Okay. So I think they're fine unless we go over to them. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain because I thought we were starting to clear up the map, but Randy just keeps chucking mechanoid clusters after mechanoid clusters at us, so there's obviously only so much we can do. We're having a marriage because apparently when a mechanoid cluster appears on the map, the first thing you want to do is marry someone. And it would be really good to actually see if we've got any steel. Like, you never know, we might get lucky with like some of the bedrooms or something. We could attack a mechanoid cluster now. However, with everything down, I just don't really think it's worth the risk. I might want to rejig how we've done all these gun turrets. I think actually possibly what we want to do is actually have some more sandbags. Because actually what we saw was actually they run down too quick. And especially the melee people with the shield got to our turrets like astonishingly quick. And if they can get here, this is sort of the danger zone where the turrets can't really fight back. So we do need to be aware of that for the future. My eye is sort of like looking over where the food is. We could get turrets up now. I don't want to overload everyone with tasks. I would rather have the traps up. What? Pigskin? I mean, okay. I'm not going to say no, but, you know. Okay, you're coming down here for the steel. That's fine. Okay. Machinery parts. Nice, nice, nice. We have got a few components anyway, but... a solar flare. So that's all electronic devices have been shut down. Okay. Okay, so we're pretty much, if Walters could hit some steel, like we've hit some compact machinery, so we shouldn't really be too greedy with what we want, but you know, Randy's being cruel with us and chucking all these mechanoids at us, you know, we've got to have a bit of luck, I suppose. Other things that what we're going to do eventually is I think we're going to get rid of this battery little location here, possibly this one, and I'm wondering whether to move the batteries into this room here. What I'm also thinking of doing is then moving the kitchen alongside here, and then the stockpile can be a little bit bigger coming into there. We will bring it down to there. Like, I'm happy with that, but what I do want is to get rid of this bedroom, have 3 here, or perhaps use this room for something else maybe. Not sure what, but maybe. And then we can have a path that sort of comes all the way up here, maybe. Sort of the ideas that I'm sort of thinking about. There we go, power's back on. Just to make our base somewhat nice. I don't want to queue up too many mining tasks. Hang on a minute. I spy with my little eye some silver. Come to Daddy. Nice. Need a research project. I mean, actually, I just want tasks done for a couple of episodes. So the researcher, when you're not researching, what are you doing? Plant cuttings, you're not really adding to society, are you? And yeah, I may have deleted the hill route when we were moving everything, so let's just put that back in there. You guys are too, like, eagle-eyed. I love it, I love it. No, I always love the help in the comments. Okay. Are there any hill route? Because we do have a little bit. Okay, I didn't realise our stocks were that low, but we have been getting ill and all sorts of other things. See if there's any hill route nearby. One. Nope. Okay, looks like some more food was brought down. Nice. Okay, we've got some corn coming. At least this time we ain't got to worry about it all going bad. Because turns out having haulers is pretty important. Who would have thought? Wood-wise, I mean, we've got like 1,000 wood. It's not too bad. I don't think our trees in the grey zone are going to come up in time. I think we should have started that much earlier. Or did them trees that grow a bit quicker. And also, I think to tidy up our base, I think the whole idea of putting the lights in the walls, I thought it was good at the time, but I actually think it looks really messy. So we're going to tidy stuff up, sort of is the plan, as much as it is to obviously survive and stuff like that. We want to thrive. That's what we want to do. And actually, I'm half debating whether to get rid of this cooler, because I think it's just a waste of electricity at this time, when we could just put wooden floor in this whole area. Because the problem is the temperatures are -11 now. I've been doing a little bit of reading, and I believe it's only under 15 that the bugs don't spawn. So if we could just delete that and just put wooden floor through the whole thing. But we'll leave it for the time being. Let's just let people get to what they're doing. Okay, a big bit of steel. Nice. That we needed that. And to be fair, it's been about time. Like, the amount of mining we've done, and we've barely hit any steel. It's actually been crazy. So cool. We've actually got some steel to stockpile. You know, we mined out all this, so you'd think we'd hit loads of steel, but we've obviously been just really, really unlucky. Saying that, the researcher will come and use this, won't they? And to be fair, this does help because it finds us rare materials or good materials. You know, really we need to be... I want to clean up these before we worry about doing stuff like that. What quest is expiring? Because we do need to take on 8 refugees. We don't even have the bedrooms. They'd all, like, be instantly miserable. I mean, we could build prisons. I just want to put everyone in prison. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could. Should we do it for a bit of spice? They will offer to work and fight for free. I mean... no way to know their true intentions. Oh god, that scares me. I suppose it's a question of thinking about the food situation, isn't it? It is in the middle of summer. So I suppose technically we could expand this. Because we're not in the right state of place to actually... because obviously eventually we want to move these. Just want this zone. Just this one. Just this one. Cool. Obviously, eventually we want our solar panels in this bit. So then we can do some funky dunky stuff down there. Yeah, it's just thinking about the food situation. I mean, how much more food can I grow? I mean, that's 8 extra pair of hands. I think we've got to do it. We've got to add some spice. I keep saying that we need to do more quests, so I think we're going to do it. I'm like pausing now. I'm like, should I? Yeah, let's do it. There we go. 8 refugees. Let's open this up. No, not for prisoners. I've got prisoners on my mind. I just want to make everyone a prisoner. Imagine if they all joined. Jesus. Okay. Oh god, this is a lot of colonists. I've never had this many colonists before. So you would think we're going to be like max efficiency. So it will mean we'll be able to double up on a lot of things. To be fair, actually, before I do this, I'm just going to do the basic. We should actually have a look at what, because I imagine the chances of obviously getting someone negative is going to be good. So pretty sickly, I can manage that. Very average character, but that's fine. Abrasive and volatile. Oh, okay, not the worst though. And okay, I love the mining. 4, you want to do drugs. Okay, so far we haven't got jealous and kind. Okay. Do you know what? I was expecting them to like all be pyromaniacs or something, but... Okay, so what I want to do, because we've got so many colonists, I don't actually want to change our originals, because I actually think we got our originals, like, routines down to a T. So all I'm going to do is change these guys, because it's obviously a lot of work if then we have to then go change it again. So I think I'm happy with what we were doing to actually add these to, like, just double up on stuff. Because I think if we can get more of them, we definitely want like another constructor, another miner, another grower, that sort of stuff. So we'll do the important stuff first. Right. And we'll be able to get 2 researchers, which is really, really important, because then one could research and one could do that mining thing as well. But I don't know if I want to focus on that. Okay, so first of all, what have we got? So we've definitely got another miner, brilliant. If you're not mining, help construct. And then haul and clean, baby. 4, what's the name? Now let's do strapping first, just because of the name. You can... I don't really want to give any of you guns, and if you've got any weapons, I'm probably going to strip you of them. So you can be our grower. If you're not growing, plant cut. And then clean and haul. We'll just start like small, then we can always mix it up. Dweeb. I'd really like you to research 1. Then craft. Hang on, we've actually got quite a lot of crafters. So what else could we use? We could use actually a 1 in smithing. We haven't got that, so let's do that. And yeah, let's do crafting, another 1 on crafting, and see how that actually works out. And then we'll do a clean and haul. I'm actually getting like really, really excited. Let's have another cook. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but maybe they can help with butchering, or... Yeah, it might not work as well as we want, but we will put them on haul and clean, so they'll probably be doing that more than not, but that's fine, I'm happy with that. We could get another constructor. I think we'd rather the grower. Yeah, grower into art, into construction, then into haul clean. Then we've got scout. Again, I don't really want to give you a weapon at this point because we don't know what your intentions are. I'm actually... See, we've got Rad and Lover. They're both 1 on haul. So I'm happy for Scout to be a cleaner than hauler. Saying that, the base does look super, super tidy. But that's fine, we'll do that. And then 4, last but not least, let's have a... To be fair, you've got some good... So let's have a 1 in tailor. 2 in craft, 3 in smithing. And then if you're really bored, plant cut. Okay, and let's see how that works. Oh, we've just got 1 more. Jesus, we've got a lot of colonists. Oh, I'm so hyped. Oh, imagine if they all stayed. They're not going to. We've got to really up our game with this many colonists, though. There's no excuse not to be getting stuff done. So, yeah, no pressure on me or anything like that game. So what can you do? So you are an artist. I mean, just haul and clean. Saying that you're yeah, help with the growing. I guess is the right thing. I semi-wish we didn't have that cotton, and then we could make that corn better. Or bigger. Okay, this is going to be absolutely madness, so let's have a look. So they do have weapons, they only have maces and stuff. So we are going to have to get them all with clothes. Are we going to clothe them? I suppose we should, because have they actually got a potential to join? No, we want quests. If you make them happy, some of them may offer to join you. They may also offer you rewards later. Okay, so we do want to keep them happy, which is absolutely fine. I'm actually a little bit nervous, I don't know why. Like, I'm just thinking, geez, like, this could really, like, bring our colony. So I think what we would do then is actually getting another electric stove would actually be really important. You know, why not? If we've got 3 people that can cook, I think that would be absolutely legit. Other than that, it's going to be checking their moods when they go to bed. So if we're going to make actually our best effort to keep them, I think we should actually try and kit them out with some stuff. 2 of them are naked, so let's go 2 t-shirts, 2 t-shirts, 8 dusters. This might be a waste, but I think actually it could be quite good to try and keep them, because it's sort of going to put our it's sort of going to put us on like a speed route. Like, this is like the equivalent of like adding like a money hack or something. Pants. You could easily make the argument in the comments that we're not equipped to deal with this yet. But I don't know. Like, the amount of work that we're actually going to be able to get done is going to be pretty amazing. So really need to expand. Yeah, we do need to redo all these growing zones. We need more cloth, 1000%. No, I just want this zone. No, please, just give me, please, just give me this. Lovely. Right, let's expand that. Up there. Shrink it there, because the minute invaders come in, they're just going to set fire to it. It's almost like they're mean and we haven't placed this very well. Okay, no, I just want that zone, please. Cool. Hay grass there for our animals, not that we're actually like paying too much attention to them, because we're just bad people. Okay, grow zones expanded. I mean, we've got the work to deal with them being this expanded. And even if they don't stay, the amount of work they're going to help us do, I think is going to be really, really key. So I think we've done the right thing there. We might as well make this... it's not going to let me. Come on. No, I'm not going to fight with the game. Okay. Again, we have a problem with steel, but actually, in the case if we were all gunned up, we would make very short work of stuff like that. Okay, I think we fast forward. Hopefully everyone... I might just manually give them rooms. So if I go from the bottom, just making sure... So yeah, jailbird. So we go strapping, set owner, dweeb, love some of their names, arc. Okay, then we go up here. I can't believe we've got this many people. This is so hilarious. Soul. Am I hiding that I've got dyslexic very well? Scout. Then we've got 4. Jesus, this is so badass. 4. I'm sorry that I've just realised that I've done like nothing all episode, but I think it's been important. It's one of these episodes where Reassign. Okay, jailbird. Where, okay, not much stuff has happened, but actually important stuff has happened. Oh, we do need to schedule them all to no-go zone. Look at me, guys, I'm learning. Put all their schedules in. And let's be honest, we could have got a worse group of people. I think as luck comes at it. Just well, I actually checked what quest that was, because that's a big one. But just look at stuff getting done. Oh, it's going to be crazy. So I think we need to probably then have a big think about everything. We're going to need a much bigger dining room, all that sort of stuff. Lisa, mood, is it just because you're naked? It's because you're naked. Darkness. Where are you? Oh, I was going to say, why are you in the dark? Okay, I don't know if I don't think we'll be able to keep them all, but we'll be able to keep, I'm hoping we'll be able to get a couple. But Jesus, too much is getting done. This is weird. This is actually weird to watch. I got some more pants, so we need to even... Unchangeable. Cannot change outfits on temporary. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. We got free clothes. We got the work to do it, so... Not going to complain. Just a bit unfair if they're going to moan then that they're naked when... Like, I'm physically can't give you clothes. It's like a beggar begging for money and then you give them money and they go, no, that's not the money I want. I want the euro. I don't know. This is madness. They're like ants, like just working away. But, you know, even if we can only keep 2 of them, I'd be disappointed if we couldn't keep any of them. If none of them wanted to join, I would genuinely be upset. But if we could keep 2, even 1, it'd be an addition and a welcome addition. Like, jeez, like, this is really, like, taken me off guard, to be honest. Right, let's get, whoops. We might as well get mining to our full potential. Absolutely. Like, we've got everyone, so let's put them to work. Schedule. They can all come down here, right? Yeah. We're going to need more wood to sort this area out. So let's cut the trees that are nearby. Cool. We've got so many people doing everything, it's not a problem anymore. Wild man wanders in. Okay. His name is Lorp. Ooh, where is he? Okay. Don't want him to agitate any of these mechanoids, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. But anyway, if you got to this part of the video, it's been amazing. Leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment, and I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.